Shop and Create friends, it's Virginia Nebel. I'm so excited to be here with you. When Catherine asked me if I was interested in creating a mini holiday project, I said yes, absolutely. So I put on my holiday thinking cap. I wanted to come up with a project that incorporates our love of making, whether it be cards, a mini album, scrapbooking. And I have the perfect project for you, and I can't wait to share it with you. It is my latest slimline onion envelope. I can't wait to show you what's inside. Let's get crafty. This project is called the onion envelope in a slim line size. Some of you may be familiar with my onion envelope project in the larger A9 size. I've made one for the SCT blog and have taught it in a Crop and Create in-person event a few years ago. So I've redesigned the template to make it slimline, and it's coined the onion envelope because as you open and reveal the layers, you'll see your photos and your sentiments and journaling revealed. In the center is a trifold accordion with a pocket flap on the outside. Again, a little more interaction. Flip it down and flip it up. You can see lots of your little nooks and crannies for your memories. I love that you can close up everything and keep it compact, and it also fits perfectly in a mailing envelope. So, are you ready? Let's make this. Here are the Doodlebug products: the Element sticker sheet. The papers are gift wrap, plaid tidings, bowl full of jelly, and red cardstock. For the project tools, you'll need a scoring board, strong double-sided adhesive like score tape, regular adhesive, dimensional adhesive, paper trimmer, corner rounder, scissors, ruler, and a pencil. Circle punches, if you have them, 1 3/4 inches and 1.5 inches. Let's refer to page 1 of our PDF instructions, and we're going to start the paper cutting. And just a reminder that my dimensions are always listed as length times height in inches. The first piece we're going to cut is the 12 by 12 red cardstock, and we are going to cut a 12 by 8.5 inch block. This piece is going to be our outside envelope. Next, take your 12 by 12 gift wrap paper, the pink and white dot side up, and we're going to cut first a 12 by 10.5 inch block, and from this block trim it to 8 inches so that it measures 8 by 10.5. This piece is going to be your middle envelope. Next, take the 12 by 12 bowl full of jelly, the green plaid side up, and cut a 12 by 8 inch block. From this block, you're going to position it landscape and trim it to 9 inches. So you're going to create a 9 by 8 inch piece. And this is going to be your inside trifold accordion. I apologize, I forgot to mention that we should take from the remaining 12 by 4 green plaid paper, we need to trim a 1 inch vertical strip from this, and that is the belly band. Finally, we're going to take the 12 by 12 plaid tidings, all the cards side up, and we're just going to trim apart all the individual cards. We're going to use these cards for a few things. One is an outside pocket, a photo mat, as well as some small title elements. And that's it for the paper cutting. The next step, you're going to need your scoring board and we're going to score all the pieces. Let's turn to page 2 of our PDF instructions and we are now ready for the paper scoring step 1 to create the outside envelope. Take the red cardstock and position it landscape onto your scoring board. We're going to score at the 1.5 and 10.5 inch marks. Next, we're going to rotate the paper 90 degrees and score at the 3 inch and 6.5 inch marks. Rotate the paper back to its original landscape position and with a pencil, just as a guide, mark the outside corners with an X. We are going to actually cut these outside corners away and we're going to use the score lines as our guide. All right, so now you see pretty much the outline of an envelope if it's opened up. We're going to actually taper the sides. We do this because as you open and close the projects, it's easier if the side flaps have a bit of a tapered end to it. So to do this, we're going to mark a 1/4 inch from the top and bottom outside corners. And I'm just going to use my scoring board here as a guide to see the 1/4 inch mark. You can certainly use a ruler if you want. So once you mark that 1/4 inch, you're going to take your scissors and just eyeball it. From that point, just cut inwards with your scissors to taper the sides. Let's fold up the envelope, open it back up, and we're going to round the top and bottom corners of the top and bottom flap. Now with my corner rounder, I actually have to make sure that the sides are folded in because the corner rounder won't lie straight on the corner. So depending on what you have, you may or may not need to do this. So rounding the top and bottom corners and tapering the side flaps, not only does it make the project look better, it actually is very functional. As you're opening and closing the onion envelope, you'll find that it prevents wear and tear. So now you've finished creating the outside envelope. Next up, let's turn the page to page 3 of your PDF and on to step 2, creating the middle envelope with the pink and white dot paper. Place the 10.5 and 8 inch paper onto the scoring board and we're going to score at the 1 and 9.5 inch marks. Rotate the paper 90 degrees and score at the 3 inch and 6.25 inch marks. Rotate the paper back to its original landscape position and with pencil, let's mark the outside corners with an X. We're going to cut away those outside corners using the scored lines as our guide. Now it's time to trim and taper the side flaps. Here I'm going to mark the 1/4 inch in from the outside corners of the side flaps right on my scoring board. I can mark it at the top and at the bottom because my paper is smaller and fits on the board. And then with scissors, I'll just snip the top and bottom corners of the side flaps. Next, round the top and bottom corners of the envelope flaps. And there you have it, one middle envelope done. Yay! Next up, we're going to create our inside trifold accordion. This is step 3. Take your 9x8 green plaid paper, place it onto the scoreboard, and score at the 3 and 6 inch marks. Mountain fold on the first scored line and then valley fold to complete the accordion. And there you have it, one accordion done. Easy. Now let's put all our pieces together. We're going to construct the onion envelope from the inside out. First, we'll take the inside trifold accordion and we're going to glue it to the center of the middle envelope. Here on the video, I've just used regular adhesive. I would suggest for your project, if you have strong double-sided tape, to use that. We'll close up the middle envelope with the accordion on the inside, and then we'll glue this onto the center of the outside envelope. And voila, you've just created the foundation of your onion envelope. On pages 4 and 5 of your PDF instructions, I show how each layer is embellished. In this video, I'll just go through some of the major items, and we'll just do that on camera, and you can embellish the rest on your own. The first layer is with the first layer open, and you'll see the middle envelope. We're going to create a tab for that opening flap, and we're going to use the 3x4 naughty card, and we're going to circle punch 1.5 inches the red heart at the bottom. If you don't have a circle punch, no worries, just cut it out as a 1.5 inch square. For the rest of the card, plaid side up, we're going to cut out 2 3/4 inch high strips, and we're going to create banners, and they're used at the lower left and top right part of the outside envelope. All right, layer number 2. This is with the middle envelope opened and you see the accordion on the inside. We're going to create an extra fun element using Dear Santa card, and we're going to make it into a pocket. So grab your Dear Santa card, and from the bottom right corner with a pencil and ruler, mark 6 inches up the right side and 2 inches to the left. These 2 points are where you're going to angle cut the corner off. The triangle piece, that goes on the bottom right portion of the pink dot flap. Just round the bottom right corner to match the rounded corner of the flap, and that's a great grounding point for an embellishment cluster. When you place the Santa card onto the accordion file, just make sure that you have adhesive only on the sides, the bottom, and a little bit on the top so that you create a pocket opening for a hidden journal element or an interactive photo card. All right, layer 3 is with the accordion flipped down. And so here we're going to take the 3x8 All I Want for Christmas card and trim 1/8 inch from all sides. This just makes it a little smaller so that you still have a little bit of the green plaid border when you glue it down. On the bottom flap, cut a 1/2 inch by 8 inch long strip from the striped paper. And again, that's a grounding strip for your sticker grouping. All right, the last layer, number 4, this is with the accordion flipped up. Grab the December card and trim 1.5 inches from the top round the corners, and that's placed on the top flap. The 3x4 nice card is trimmed down to 2 3/4 inches high with the top corners rounded, and that's placed in the middle portion, and then you embellish with other stickers. Okay, we're almost finished. One last detail, we're going to keep the project closed by creating a belly band around the outside. Take the long green plaid strip, wrap it around and secure it at the back. You want to make sure that the belly band is not too tight and not too loose. We're going to decorate the front of the belly band, the seal, and we're going to punch out using our 1 3/4 inch circle punch from the plaid paper or the striped paper. Punch out one large circle, and then with a 1.5 inch punch, punch out a green plaid circle. We're going to mat the two together and then pop up the stocking sticker. This seal is then placed right at the front on top center of the belly band, and it makes for a really inviting and fun presentation to your onion envelope. I hope you had fun creating your onion envelope. Here's a quick walkthrough of each of the layers. I'll also include still images of them at the back end of this video. So the next step now is you can add your photos and journaling and embellish with all those cute doodlebug element stickers. As you go through the project, you'll notice that the element groupings, sticker groupings, are staggered, so it leads your eye through each layer, every nook and cranny of the project. I love that it closes and fits perfectly into a mailing envelope, so it's a wonderful way to send some merry mail to your loved ones. Not limited to just a holiday theme, you can use an onion envelope to document many occasions. Here is a vacation-themed onion envelope. It's perfect to showcase all the highlights of a wonderful vacation. I hope this opens your mind to some possibilities on how to use the onion envelope to remember all your special occasions. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me here. I hope you have fun with this project. I love to see what you create, and have a wonderful crafty weekend.